to see.
And listen, I just had a moment of being very selfish of like, oh my God, like this gold was right here beneath. I literally have been saying to myself for a year, I need to have Orfeh and Ante Carl on my show. They're doing a show at Sony Music coming up. And I got busy, and it's like a family member. It's like, all right, well, I mean, all I have to do is text and ask. Like, it's not that easy. They're busy people, but I just had an emotional breakdown of like, now she's going to think I'm texting her out of nowhere just because of this RHONY. And I just led with it. And then when she said it wasn't true, I was like, listen, I don't want you to think this is why, but you really need to come on my podcast. Because now I really do have questions like, why is your name up there? How did they were you ever asked? Like,
yeah, right.
Like,
she must have been.
Why you? But I really listen. We're also going to talk about her Broadway career and the fact that her godmother is Cher.
What?
Oh, that got you to stop looking at your fucking phone. Her godmother is Cher. So there you go. Anyway, Orfeh is not joining. So that makes me think, yeah, I'm calling everyone out today. That makes me think that this whole thing, and by the way, Lizzie Savetsky, pick a fucking city, because Lizzie Savetsky is
I was just looking at her in Beverly Hills. Okay.
Not only that, sweetheart, she's the same one who was filming with the one, the only Deandra Simmons and Tiffany Moon. She was going to be part of Dallas if Dallas went forward.
Oh, okay. Well, look, she's hedging her bets. She's buying a house in every city because she wants to be on the show. So, okay, maybe she'll be good. I was just stalking her with her 2 kids and her husband, and well, maybe she'd be good. She looks like she has a lot of money. But it's hard to say.
She is not the only, but she's one of the people on that list that I was like, no, I could see her to begin with. My understanding is she is an observant Jewish woman. Like, she does the Sabbath and doesn't work on Saturdays. Like, I think that would have to be worked into her contract. So we haven't really seen that, I mean, that is, I guess, kind of what she could be, the Jill Zarin. I could see her, believe it or not. I don't know enough about the other women, but Orfeh is not part of this cast unless they called her, but I mean, we're friends. It's like, she's not. So, and that cast didn't look right. I could see Lizzie Savetsky, who's, yes, also in Beverly Hills, and she was going to be on Dallas with Deandra, and they don't even film some scenes, Tiffany Moon said. So I don't know. Is that a great start though, Sarah? A woman who's moving and has 17 houses in every city just so she could be chosen. Is that what the people want? I don't think so.
Well, okay, one more reference, and then I know we have a ton to hit, so we'll move on. But I will say this, and Carlos King to me is one of the ultimates, and I hope that other production companies are listening to him. But he basically said, look, I have no idea. Maybe these 6 women are actual friends in real life. If they are, this works. But like he said, some of these franchises are failing because they are not genuinely friends with each other. And if they don't have that age-old rapport like Kim and Nene had at the beginning, it's just, you're not going to get a lot of it's just too much. It doesn't work, was what I'm trying to say. So I don't know, maybe these 6 women are actual good friends. And then I'll take back everything I said. And maybe it's like, oh, together they're fire and drama and all that. But
I didn't want to ask Orfeh too much because I really want her on my podcast now. And I told her, bring Andy. I mean, he's nominated and for many Tonys himself, he was on, but, I don't think so. Knowing Orfeh, I don't think, maybe she knows. Those don't seem like a group of 6 friends to me. That's just me. Okay. I don't feel it. I didn't know. It's just pictures like Lizzie Savetsky. I've watched her social media before. Right. You're in Beverly Hills and then you're with Deandra, and you know these other 5 women, Liz. Like, and if so, how? I don't buy it. I agree with you. For better or worse, Salt Lake, they all knew each other. Small little Salt Lake. They knew each other.
That's why it worked. Yeah.
Meredith and Lisa, I mean, so sad, reality TV. I mean, but like, they were friends for 14 years, and they knew Whitney, and these 2 are cousins, and they all at least knew each other. And that is, I believe that is the hard thing they're facing in New York. I think they want that. I think they get it after Salt Lake, and I think they're looking for that. And guess what?
It's not easy to find. I mean, to have.
Well, also, you know, the 7 girls that live next door to me and 3 doors down over here in Sag Harbor that are size 0 and blonde, that ain't happening. And then you go to Southampton and those, you know, they're not doing it. They're not doing it with a bunch of white, rich women. And so it's sad, but like, I think that's part of the holdup. I'm not saying there's not, but we need a diverse group of real friends that also have money. It's not impossible to find in New York. There are plenty of people with money that only hang out with other people with money. I'm in the Hamptons, guys, for 5 months. I live in New York
I think
City.
it's harder than you think, though, because if like, even if it was a shred, like you're saying, like, it's not that hard to find. It has to be that hard to find because they're still not even, I mean, maybe they've cast somebody, but still, I mean, it's really, look, I am casting for a show right now. It is
anything for me. You're going to cast me in something?
Soon. Okay.
Oh yeah. Because remember that I'll move to LA. I'm like Lizzie Savetsky. I'll fucking move tomorrow.
The 2 people that I am
you want me to go to Dallas? I'll go wherever you want. You want me to live in Kansas?
You'll come to LA. The 2 people I'm co-producing this with listen to this podcast and they like love you. They've already they're like, oh, that David Yontef, he's a very fascinating character. I'm like, I know.
All right. So like, are you all? Well, are you all? Did you tell them to consider me for future endeavors?
I said you and I have been brainstorming, like we've been trying to think of some shows. And so, you know, I mean, the thing in Hollywood is you have to kind of come to the table with the concept. Yeah. And
I have the concept for you.
Okay. And you have to come with the you've got to come with the cast, and you have to come with, if the cast is going to be 6 people, we really have to come with 12 because the network wants to put their touch on it. So they want to pick who they like. But to your point, to bring it back to New York, it is hard. I mean, they might settle on 6, but it is hard to find. You got to find 12. It's hard to find.
All right. So do you want me to tell you my concept on air or off air?
No, off air. Okay. Don't. Everybody steals everything out.
I already have a concept and it will work. All right. I feel.
Okay.
And we just have to find a network for it. But tell your friends that listen and think I'm so fascinating that I'm available, and you better cast me and you better think of me as things come up. Like, come on, Sarah, start thinking.
Well, this current show that I'm casting is a dating show about dating rich people only. So,
and by the way, I don't necessarily want like a 1 episode arc. I already had that with my friend Patty Stanger, a Millionaire Matchmaker. I want like a series, you know.
Look at him. He's already putting restrictions on. Okay.
Well, I mean, I don't want to be like, what is it? Like the, you know, Family Feud. I'm going on Family Feud. That's I don't need a 1 episode thing, honey. I want like I want a thing that could be picked up where my name is in, you know, there's 6 friends and I'm one of them. I don't want to like this week on Blind Dating, we feature David.
Sorry, David.
He's a dating nest and we're going to help him. I already had that with Patty Stanger. Okay.
Okay. Well,
I'll watch it.
I'll work on another show concept. I wanted to ask you one more thing though. How did you feel about Tamra announcing that she and Eddie are closing their gym of 10 years? Cut.
I mean, apparently out there somewhere, there's all the reasons why. I mean, you also have to just believe what comes out of Tamara's mouth. So I didn't really